Those may have been the droids we were looking for. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Daktron here, and I'm back with a scripted video. Today, I will be discussing my love for Star Wars and what Star Wars means to me. Yes, this is a very me-centric video. However, I am an avid Star Wars fan, and I feel you will thoroughly enjoy this. So let's go ahead and get into this. Believe it or not, I only fell in love with Star Wars about 2 years ago. It all started with the second trailer for The Force Awakens. I viewed it and instantly was fascinated with the universe. It all started with seeing that TIE fighter, seeing the X-Wings, and seeing all those ships live and in front of me, and watching them shoot. It seemed like there was a point, a plot, and many things that you could just dive into this universe and really enjoy. So that's where it all started, and it all began. Afterwards, in the next 4 months, I would spend my time ordering all of the next 6 movies on Netflix so I could view them all in numerical order. I did not view them in the order of their release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it was amazing. And that's how my saga personally began. My order of films from least favorite to favorite is 2, 1, 4, 7, 6, Rogue One, 5, and 3. I was born in 2002, and ironically I was alive for 2 of the prequels, never watching them at that point in time. It was ironic that 3, the one that I would probably be old enough to remember, would eventually become my favorite. I was just so fascinated and interested in Anakin's turn to the dark side. You watch it in his face and in the performance of the actor. It just seemed like such a dark performance and such a dark portrayal of everything he loved and everything he personally was into at that point in time. That alone made me interested in that film, not including the stuff with Order 66 right afterwards and many different things that would make that movie just stand out in my head. And anytime I thought of Star Wars, would instantly make me think of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I always thought Billy Dee Williams' portrayal of Lando Calrissian was so impressive, being not only charming but a loyal friend to Han, not Han, and it just lit up every scene he was in. He played so well off the other actors like Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford. It literally, he just stood out in my mind, and there was nothing I could do that would make me ever think of anyone different as my favorite character. Han, to me, was too cocky and too uptight, and he was very rude, to be honest with you, and it just made me not enjoy Han Solo as much as, say, I did personally when I saw Lando Calrissian, Billy Dee Williams playing that character, of course. Finally, Star Wars is a thing of fiction that creates a world that lets me experience things unimaginable to a teenage boy from Kentucky. The truth is with Star Wars is I am not the biggest Star Wars fan ever. There are people who have been involved in this series for years and years and years before I even came around. The truth of it all is, though, I very much believe in what Star Wars is and what Star Wars represents to people. It's just such an interesting series. I compliment George Lucas so much and for being an inspiration to so many people. He is literally just someone you know, and he's someone you trust, and it's just so interesting to me to hear what I love the universe he's created. And nowadays, of course, now we've got the Disney stuff, but that's just as interesting to me. Rogue One is a great film, and then Episode 7 is another great film. So to me, Star Wars will always be the thing that I cannot relate to because I don't know, but am fascinated with thoroughly because I don't know about it. And that's the honest truth about Star Wars to me, is it's something that a lot of people will never understand. It'll always be that Civil War. Granted, we may have a Civil War in the next few years, but it's a galactic civil war with space battles and larger-than-life characters such as Billy Dee Williams, Lando Calrissian, and such as Han Solo, and Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, these characters are just so interesting to me to see something like them brought to life in a fashion such as film. And that's the reason I love Star Wars, and that's will always be the reason I love Star Wars. It's just something different and something I really, really enjoy. So, that's Star Wars for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the longest video ever. It was just kind of me testing some software and getting to play some of these games for the first time in a very long time. I hadn't played The Force Unleashed since maybe at least 2 years ago, and Lego Star Wars the same. Battlefront I've done a few more times since then, but it was a lot of fun getting to play these games, not live, but at least getting to touch them again and experience them, and of course then discuss my love for Star Wars, that I feel like you all would at least like to hear my opinion on Star Wars as a whole and why I'm so in love with the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and let this little bit of gameplay finish up, at least the Force Unleashed stuff, and then we will get out of here. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you click that like button. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. That always goes a long way to make me feel really good about myself. And yeah, you guys know the drill by now. So this is going to be Daktron myself signing out. Until next time.